Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So in today's video we're talking about the feeling of embarrassment and how to stop feeling embarrassed. Now I have recorded this video a couple of times. This is like the third time I'm recording it, but for some reason I don't know why the video has not been videoing, if you get what I mean. So I hope this video does what the previous videos could not do. Now embarrassment is a very familiar feeling that we have all experienced at one point in our lives or the other, especially if you are African, Nigerian to be precise. You probably grew up hearing your parent tell you, Ogechku, if you embarrass me in public, you see what I'll do to you. You probably still struggle with embarrassment up until this day. So when I find myself in embarrassing situations, I always tell myself that, I always remind myself that this is just a feeling and it is all in my head. All the things that you feel embarrassed about are not things that in the real sense of the word can actually change your life or make it terrible, but that is what you think because it's all in your head. And when you're imagining this situation and imagining people's reaction, you forget that these people that you think have all the time in the world to sit down and comment on your life and your misfortunes have their own lives. And the second thing you need to have at the back of your mind when dealing with an embarrassing situation is that you always have a choice. It may not seem like it, you may think like that's the end of the world, but I promise you that you always have a choice to make, and that is either to allow yourself feel embarrassed or choose not to let yourself feel embarrassed. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. As a matter of fact, I learned it in the market a couple of days ago. So what happened was I woke up on Tuesday feeling very happy and very good about myself. I don't even know why that was, but one thing with me, when I'm very happy, you can tell just by spending like 1 minute with me, you know that this girl is more than happy. But I was having such a beautiful day until an onion seller thought it would be great fun to pull off my wig and throw it on the ground. Now I don't even want to imagine what went through his head before he decided to do that, because 1 minute I was here just feeling fly and happy, and the next thing my wig was on the ground, and I was like, how did you get here? People that just told me, oh, you look good a few moments ago, were just looking at me. Now if it was before, I would want to die of embarrassment. And honestly, to be honest, the first thing that came to my mind was panic. Like, what do I do? At some point I was like, wait, hold on, why are you even panicking? I mean, you're still clean, your braids are nicely done. Like, why are you stressing? I decided that I wasn't even going to let this stress me. I just picked up my wig, dusted it, wore it back, and pasted a smile on my face, and I left. I'm not even about to be that cute girl in the market arguing with an onion seller. I'm not even the cause of his problem. I don't even know where he's coming from. And like I've said before, I'm going to have a good day. And in a way, it was the best decision I made that day, because even as I was leaving, people in the background that were, you know, that I was supposed to be so concerned about were the ones fighting my battles for me. They were just arguing with the guy and telling him that what he did was wrong, and I didn't even have to say one word, and I was so proud of myself. So it was at that point that I realized that you always have a choice to either hide your face in shame or just own up to the situation. So now why am I telling you this story? I'm not telling you so that you go and have your wig snatched at the market. I'm just telling you that there's always a choice. Sometimes, even though your first instinct would be to run and hide in shame, you always have a decision to make. And as much as you cannot control, like in my case, having my wig snatched, I couldn't have controlled that, but I controlled the aspect of that situation that I could control, that was within my power, which was the way I reacted to that situation. Sometimes, for example, you can be walking and then you trip and you fall. That at that point is something that you have no control over, because that's already happened, you know. And if you knew you were going to fall in the first place, you probably would not have taken that route, but you did take the route and you fell. So what would you do about it? I mean, it has happened, you can't change it. So you just stand up, clean your body and go. At least that was what I did the last time, and honestly I didn't even feel that bad, because it was like, it has happened. And the final thing I need you to have at the back of your mind when it comes to the feeling of embarrassment is that just know that embarrassment is another type of fear designed to keep you in your comfort zone and just not make you venture out and try out things that you're not familiar with, designed to keep you stagnant, to keep you where you are. How many people do you know that have achieved great things worth mentioning just by sitting in their comfort zone? I don't know anybody like that, and you probably do not either. I always have this like feeling that I'm going to embarrass myself if I'm going for like an interview, or like I'm going to do something that I've not done before in a very long time. And honestly, I cannot tell you the number of times that I've decided not to do things just because I felt that way before even taking the first step. If you are a regular on this channel, you know how we feel about like not doing things because we're scared. We're all about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So that's why I told myself I won't be that person that would not do things just because I'm scared, just because I'm scared of being embarrassed. Like, let the embarrassment come, we'll deal with it when we get to that point. So I hope this video helps you in a way or two. Don't be that person that allows the fear of embarrassment stop you from doing the things that you're supposed to do. Go out there and embarrass yourself, okay, and you'll be fine, I promise you. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!